A six-figure portfolio on a screen is pretty cool, but it may as well be monopoly money if you don't actually use the funds. Until you have exchanged it for something real, it's not actually true wealth. It may as well be imaginary. It's just magic internet money stuck on a computer. But there's the thought. Why did you want this money in the first place anyway? It's to change your life, to improve the quality of your life, to have experiences, to buy things. That is the whole reason. So stop stacking all of it on a screen and actually spend some. The initial goal again for crypto was your freedom. The ability to do pretty much what you want when you want. To earn a substantial amount of money, maybe to retire, to go on a nice holiday, to buy a watch, to buy a car, to just have a secure retirement fund or anything really. Your numbers on a screen aren't tangible and technically they're not really real. It's on the blockchain, yeah, you have your wallet, your cold wallet, your storage, but you've not spent it. Your life was the same before compared to after your portfolio is worth six figures or whatever value it is currently at. Your portfolio also could technically vanish tomorrow. We've seen events in the past, of course. The FTX crash was probably one of the biggest events. We've seen people just get drained from doing a phishing link. We've had people just have coins that completely crash, even if it's a VC coin, even the likes of Luna. You saw how that one ended. You need to ensure that you improve your life with your crypto. Again, imagine it all vanished tomorrow. Have you improved your life with the gains that you have made so far? Most of your answer is probably no, which is why it's important to literally buy things. It's the most fun part, to be honest, and you're neglecting the best part of it, really. So, again, you're better off being a spender of a token, so of course selling it to buy something, than being a holder at the top. Of course, you could then say, oh, I was holding the top of X meme coin. If you didn't sell though, what was really the point? You may as well have just round tripped and not even bothered in the first place. You can even hear it in the name, cryptocurrency. I know nobody actually truly uses it as a form of currency right now. However, it's a currency that you can buy things with to improve your life. And that is the main reason of all of it. Of course, to spend it, you will need some profit-taking strategies, which if you want to go in depth, you can check the top line of the description to join my program and community, where we deep dive in strategies and how to realize all of your gains optimally so you don't miss out. And additionally, you do lock in some profits to again change your life. But it's meant to be used crypto. People call them crypto coins, cryptocurrencies, crypto assets. They are probably more in the asset bucket than a currency bucket. However, you sell those assets to buy things. That is the whole reason of it. Again, I'm sure you've probably just watched your portfolio go up and up. It kind of feels like a game at some point. You see that number, you see it go up, you feel happy. You see it go down, you feel sad. However, if you're not actually taking any money out, what's the point of having a bigger and bigger number? You need to buy things, just do something with it, at least a portion of it, so at least it made the whole time worth it. That is why it's an important skill of learning how to exit. A lot of people only really learn how to enter, which is quite simple. You just buy a coin and wait for it to go up. Of course, if you bought the coin more early, you might make more profits. But you need to learn how to actually exit the market, which people don't really teach. You have all of these callers on crypto Twitter or people saying these are the top 5 altcoins to buy. None of that, well, it of course matters because you can get a better entry and a nice upside. However, if you don't sell, there's no point of any of that. You could have bought any coin, and if you didn't sell it, there was no real reason if you had a better entry or a worse entry. So again, it's all really about balance. You want to spend some, you want to stack some. Of course, you don't particularly want to be spending it while it's going down, which is why you take profits along the way as your coins and your portfolio is going up. If you spend some now, and you're like, oh, I've got to spend part of my portfolio, it doesn't really matter. You can always make it back. And the one thing you can't take back is time. And experiences during that time is probably the most important thing. So have some fun, book a trip, go on a nice dinner, buy something nice for yourself, spend some of that crypto, and you will feel so much better.